Many of us will probably have seen this viral video of a young lady who publicly disowned her home mother because of a man. But let's be honest, this case is not just about that man. You see, that man called Emmanuel is just a trigger, it's not the cause. The real issue is probably a long time emotional disconnection between the mother and the daughter, which the mother herself is failing to see. No child just wake up and start hating their parents. For a child, even as an adult, to see that you are no longer my mother does not happen overnight because they are the first people we ever love, even before we understand what love is. So, how does it get to a stage where love fails? Once it gets to a point where a child starts seeing the parent's guidance as a threat or control, at that moment, the parent is no longer seen as a guide but as an opponent. Now, Emmanuel comes into the picture and it became more than just man to her. There is something in psychology called reactance. This is when people feel their freedom is being threatened. At that moment, they tend to do the exact opposite of what they are asked to do, or they become stubborn. So the more the mother insists that she cannot marry that man, the more she feels to prove her own because she can make her own decision. That girl is not just cutting her mother off because of a man. Definitely there are deeper issues, past emotional wound, conflict, or even understanding between them. Now, this is where the mother is making a big mistake. She still believes that Emmanuel is the issue, which is why she's insisting on stopping the relationship instead of focusing on building the relationship between her and her daughter. Because even if that man disappears today, the problem will still remain. And even worse, there may be another Emmanuel tomorrow and the problem continues. At this point, it is no longer about choosing a partner. What matters most is rebuilding the relationship between the mother and the daughter. Because without that, no advice, no control, or even warning can work on that young lady. Every parent needs to understand that this is not just about guiding your children, it is about how they see you. That is what will determine whether they listen to you or they resist.